Well, welcome back to Backyard Cars. And today we're packing for Sick Week and talking about our sponsors. But how do we fit all our junk in here? So let's pop the trunk and we got a key. See what we can fit in there. Well, I probably should have put a trunk lock in it, but I didn't because, well, I never put anything in the trunk. Now I got some drag radials in there. I know you can't see. I'm going to get you over here. We're going to figure out how we best utilize this space. Well, as you can see in and out of the sun glare, I got drag radials sitting in here. I got two of them. And they pretty much fill up the trunk except for a little space up there. Maybe I could stick a jack up there. Wouldn't you want the jack kind of first? You gotta make it fit. So you gotta use what space you're given. And I think I got a space back there. I thought maybe I could rearrange these. Get them on one side and be able to put a jack down. But I don't know. So I'm probably gonna, I got a tent too. I got the travel awning. I mean, you need shade while you're at the track. And this thing here takes it all up. You know? I mean, we're going, if that's all we needed. The jack's going to be back there. I need the jack up here. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I mean, how do you do this? And I need to fit clothes and some tools. Not a bunch, just a little bit of tools. By the looks of it, probably some duct tape. And maybe it'd be smart to bring two inner axle shafts, you know, being how it's, you know, welded. That puts stress on the old axle. Might be smart to do that. And if I, what do you think's going to break first? The welded gears or one of the axle shafts? Especially when these hook up coming out of the whole shot. I don't know. All right, well, let me get the rest of my stuff together and figure out how do you, it's going to be cold in Georgia too. I saw a blizzard or something like that. It said freezing temperatures and never before heard of snow. Well, I got some of the other stuff over here, jack and all that good stuff. Let's move this out of the way and see if there's a way we can maneuver these tires to fit in here better. I don't know. I mean, there's got to be a better way. Can we get a tire? I mean, we don't need these till we're at the track. Can we get you up on the hump? What does that do? Hey, I think that gives us some room for a jack right there. And the other tire just sits right here and protects the battery. That seems pretty good. Created some front space. What can we fit in that hole that we're probably not going to need? That we're going to, you know, if we get stuck. I think the tires have got to be on the bottom, so. But it's a thing of getting stuff in and out. You put this one in and then you can't get nothing behind it. Tire's right against the thing, though. It's right against the battery. I don't want the jack next to the battery. The jack can roll around. But that tire is too tight. We can't get two tires in there like that. Let's try it on this side where we don't have a battery. Looks like we figured out our space. Jack's gonna have to go here. I'm gonna have to find something to put there to buffer the jack from taking out my battery if it rolls. And then I think the jack stands. I mean, you gotta have jack stands, right? We should. Just ride right there pretty good. Right? Which way you want that? You want it locked? That's a longer reach than you think when you go to do it. You're like, hey, that can't be too far. But then you reach. Stick it in here. Great. It only weighs 3 tons. Don't worry. It's just 3-ton jack. Oh, man. That's close too, but at least it's on the negative side of the battery terminals. But you need it handy. If something happens, you gotta be able to get to a tire and the jack. Well, I wonder if I can't just slide the jack halfway under the tire. You know? Let's do that. This tire under here so we don't slam stuff into the battery. And then I don't think I'm going to have to rethink this too, I think. I mean, how does the tent go in afterward? But let's just keep loading things, because that's another thing that doesn't fit. Okay. But what if we slide that tire back this way now? This is becoming Legos. Maybe we do something different over there, give a little more room. What do you think? That's the most unorganized packing you've ever seen, I bet. I agree. What do we got to get in there now? The big long... This? It looks like it's going to fit no problem. Just put some there and some there. I'm not going to fit anything in here. How am I going to fit? Where's my tools? I guess I could put a bunch of more things in there. What are we feeling like? I don't know. Can I just get you to fit? Can I figure out why you don't? Yeah. Sure. We can talk about it. It's me. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's tear this around so that we drop the thing out of it. If we do that, then that's for sure going to fall out in the back of the car. Slide around, make a bunch of noise while we're driving. I mean, I already know that's going to make noise. You touching there? You are? Okay. We got that one that way a little more. And this, that fits in there a little better. I feel better about that. And then we can move this back a little more, right? Maybe. I might need to ratchet strap that, but that might give us enough there, right? To put the thing. We got it now. Still a no, huh? Oh, with a little bit of, with a little force, I think it's there. Let's see. I think it's there. Packed. Oh, I lied. You need a jack handle. That's probably not a good spot to put the jack handle. Alright, you get the tools, more tools, and then I got one bag of wrench, or I got a little bit more tools right there. And that's our pit crew. Are we squatting? I don't think so. I did a pretty good job. I gotta say, where did I put my key? It's over there? Okay, here we go. We're off. No, we're not off yet. I gotta stick some things up there. But we're pretty close. I mean, that's a lot of things. We gotta see how that feels driving around with it. Alright. Break. So, I just wanted to take a minute to thank the sponsors that kind of made this trip happen for Sick Week. My guy DJ Rockin' Rich at rollbackradio.com. He's hooked us up with the shifter and a little sponsorship. My guys at Great Graphics Photo Scan, you know, they print pretty much everything we can't come up with ourselves and do a great job. And DG Donuts for the car that's going to do donuts. That's ironic. It's a pretty good sponsor, a donut sponsor for a car that's going to end up doing donuts after Sick Week. We're doing donuts, yeah, burnouts and stuff. But check these guys out. DJ Rockin' Rich, if you need a DJ for your car show, you're looking to print something, get a hold of Photo Scan. Their number's right there. You're looking for donuts. You're hungry in the morning. They're big too. They're huge. I've never seen donuts that big. But those guys really came through and kind of helped offset the cost on a poor man. Couldn't have done it without him, really. So give them a shout out, you know. If you follow us on Facebook, I'm sure you can find DJ Rockin' Rich right there in the Facebook things, you know. We tag him all the time. All right, there you go. Sponsors, pay the bills. All right, well, now that you saw the little sponsorships, now we got to figure out what are we doing inside. Where we need clothes and something to hold drinks, right? Little spot for some food. Wonder if we could plug a microwave into the alternator. No, probably not. Okay. It looks like we did good, actually. I think actually some of those tools I'm going to put on the floorboard back here, they're a little more accessible. And that'll leave us some room to put some bags and stuff back there. You know, dirty clothes in a bag in the back, so on and so on. I think we're going to bring a tent, just in case we want a tent somewhere. But we might end up sleeping in the old Monte Carlo for the night somewhere. Sounds pretty good. And I hear that, like, the weekend, that Saturday and Sunday leading up before the Monday that we leave, I hear that it's supposed to, like, snow in Georgia. I don't know about snow, but I know that they said 33 degrees, and that sounds like snow. You know, when you live in Central Florida, 33 sounds like a blizzard. Like, who lives in 33-degree weather? But I know y'all do. I know some of y'all are in the negative digits. I'm sorry. I could give Mother Nature a call, but she doesn't accept my calls. She said I complained about heat too much. They get cold, and then you complain about the cold. Just observe and report. All right. What do you do for heat? What do we do for heat? I got no heater core. I guess I need a lot of blankets, because I got no heat and the windows don't seal. And I think if you rolled them all up, the exhaust will kill you. So let's play it safe and just keep some windows down, wrapped up tight. Enjoy the freedom. This is going to be fun, actually. I mean, we're leaving in a couple days. By the time you see this, I mean, we're leaving in 6 days or something like that. I'm not good with math, I know when the car gets close to the E, I got to get gas. Okay? I mean, quit judging me. Went to school, just didn't graduate. Wait, did I graduate? No, I did. I did graduate. Got a GED. So I could have been a professor, at any one of these community colleges. All right, let me stop it. I'm getting off point about what we're teaching. Would you spend an entire week riding an old, keep it clean for the family, but for the old POS, Would you ride around Florida 1,500? I got 1,500 miles. I mean, it's like 850 on the route, but we got to go to Georgia, and then we got to come back from Georgia at the end. That's another like 600 miles for us. It's like 300 miles. I don't know. I mean, I didn't Google Map it. Just eyeballed it. It was like 100, 200, 300. By there. So a little key at the bottom, and it's about 300 miles. I mean, I can do that in 3.5 hours. 3, if I had highway gear. Do I have a highway gear? I do have a. I'll be there in 3. Huh. All right. I was thinking it was a race car. I'm sorry. It's starting to look like one. So then you're like, got a race car. But then you hit the gas and you realize you don't have a race car. You got a project car. You got a classic car. Okay, I got a classic car. Where's yours? Hey, don't be touching the paint over there either. Don't let me catch your jacket, buttons scratching on my paint job. Well, I gotta check all my tranny lines and different spots, make sure we got it double hose clamped and nothing's leaking, no fluids nowhere. And I guess I gotta drain the radiator because I got antifreeze in it. And nobody wants to be the guy that dumps antifreeze on the track. I mean, I don't want to be the guy that dumps anything on the track, but I guess antifreeze is probably the worst of the fluids. So we got to get water in there. And the content next week is probably going to be a little different. I can't say there's going to be a full video because I'm going to be getting ready for Sick Week. And then through Sick Week, I'll be on the road every day. So I'm going to try to update you through shorts via YouTube. And maybe a unedited, 10-minute video or something. Because I'll be on the road. I can't just sit down in front of the computer. I don't have a laptop because I'm a dinosaur. But yeah, I think I'm ready. I mean, I know it runs pretty good. I guess I'm going to leave you with a cold start because I lost all my sun. And it's like 48 degrees. That's pretty cold for Florida. I know some of you guys up there, you're 45 is warm. Yeah, for an Eskimo. All right, well, let's see what she sounds like on the cold start. I appreciate you watching. Go down there and like and ring the bell. Come back and see us for Sick Week. Whatever else we do. All right, let me go get my keys.